Thank you for letting me coach you so far. I hope you benefited from something. Maybe that video on life cover was boring for you and you think, well, life cover is not really for me. Maybe you have no beneficiaries and you have no debt, in which case it might not be for you. But I'm sure there's something, some goal that you've set for yourself, because we all set health goals or wealth goals. And let's face it, the new lifestyle is about health is wealth. And insurance companies are mixing the two together. Discovery is somebody that's really taken the lead in that. And so whatever goals you set, you want to set SMART goals. And by SMART goals, we mean goals that are specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're realistic, and most importantly, they have a time frame to it. Because if you don't have a time frame to your goal, then essentially what you're doing is you're dreaming. You need to be able to have a cutoff for attaining that specific goal. And so let's have a look at the next slide. Get rid of me for a video for a minute. Whatever your goals are, there might be long-term goals, there might be short-term goals, might be retirement goals, might just be getting out of debt. You're going to ask yourself questions like, how long will you continue to work? Do you need your income to increase annually after retirement? If so, how much? Are you going to have sold your house by the time you retire and maybe you don't need it to increase? So you're going to ask yourself specific questions as we go through our financial plan, and that'll help you to set both long-term and short-term goals. For many people, they have a goal of saving, and the longer you put it off, the more it's going to cost you, because really time is money. Here's a simple example. To get to R500,000 by age 65, if you started at age 25, you'd only need to put away around 78 Rand a month. Started 10 years later and you'd have to put away around about 220 Rand. And 8 times more if you started another 10 years after that. So this is also because of the miracle of compound interest. So there's a high cost to waiting. Even just waiting 1 year can cost you a significant amount of money, as you can see from that diagram. And so what we encourage is you start as soon as possible. Just to re-illustrate it with another example, here's individual A. He started contributing at age 22 and he stopped contributing at age 28. So he contributed 3,000 Rand for 7 years. When he stopped at age 28, a year later, age 29, individual B started, and he contributed to age 62. So he contributed for 34 years as opposed to 7 years. Because of the miracle of compound interest, the 21,000 that individual A contributed would have been higher at the end of the term by age 62 than the 102,000 in contributions that individual B contributed. So the sooner you start, the better. The other thing that affects your investments is time, but of course it's costs and return. You want to try and get the highest return possible on your money and make sure that you have the lowest fees and the lowest costs. And basically I'm going to show you how to do that through wealth lessons and through a book that I'm going to give you as a gift at the end of this lesson. Incidentally, this is the rule of 72, and what you basically do is it will tell you how long it takes for your savings to double, or for that matter how long it takes for your savings to halve. And so here's the interest rate. You just take 72 and you divide it by that rate, and that'll give you the number of years. Just a very interesting rule of thumb to help you work out what a difference in a rate can make as well. Many people say you can't time the market. They say it's about time in the market as opposed to timing the market. Well, I say that's bull dust. It's a theory that the insurance industry wants you to subscribe to. In my publications on my website, Share Tips, I'm going to show you how it's important to be aware of where you are in the economic cycle. You don't want to go and invest 200,000 Rand at the top of an equity bull market and then watch that money disappear. When people saw the Rand going to 13 Rand to the US dollar, they started calling their brokers to invest offshore. Now it's half that level. What do? Well, it's very interesting that economic cycles can be predictable. And so I've provided a little free ebook, Bulls or Bears, Who Cares? And it helps you to appreciate what is available in the market at the moment, how you can invest in the stock market for 0.4% instead of 5%, how you can really get the best from when markets go down instead of just waiting for markets to go up. So fill out the little section at the bottom, and not only will I give you that free ebook, but you'll also get a 3-month subscription. Thank you, and I look forward to meeting you. Please give me a call, let me know how we can get together and do business, and I'm sure we're going to benefit.